How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. We've got one final go with our Gliscopod. I say our Gliscopod team. This Gliscopod team. It's Tatsuya Wasanuki's Gliscopod team. But okay, this matchup is not good. How do I play? Well, I'm actually probably fine. I just don't know what the line is what I should say. Can I just go Torn Ogre into this? I kind of don't hate Torn Ogre into this. And then like grab an instant backhand. I really don't think Gliscopod comes to this one, unfortunately. Yeah, he just doesn't do anything against any of this team. I also don't think Raikou comes against double ground. Like water type weather balls are kind of nice, but Gastro exists, which makes it kind of difficult. I guess it's okay to Zard actually. No, I think this feels like the right play. Yeah, this feels more correct. Right. Default trainer, disgusting. We have got Instant Groudon. Okay, I'm super slow Kyogre here, so this is actually a really good lead for me. Yep. Drought. Drizzle. So the obvious play for my opponent is to Gastro Switch here. Probably on the instant slot. I think what I like is I go for I just O-Pulse and Icy Wind here, I think. I don't need to set Tailwind just yet. I can't afford to fake out my Thundurus because then they get double KO'd. Well, they lose something at least. Yeah, I guess they're probably assuming that their Groudon will be slower than my Kyogre, but this Kyogre is literally like, I don't think has any speed investment. They just max Groudon in front of, well, I guess that makes sense actually. If you fake out Torn. That's a bold move to not switch Gastro here though. That's a really bold move to not switch Gastro. That's pretty what, fake out Tornadus and Quake Kyogre. Yep. I mean, I'll live this pretty comfortably. Yeah. I think Pulse probably kills Instant from here. Even with this for Death Pit. I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't. Pulse. Bonk. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. I think I'm content to just do it again. I know I lose my Ogre for this, but I don't really have a switch into that, do I? Absolutely no, I don't. Because the other option I have is to go for Icy Wind and Protect, maybe? No, I'm just going to Icy Wind Pulse. Dorian's in, probably Gastro. Yeah. Bonk. So this still be very good damage on the Groudon here. And like if I crit, then great. Yeah. Yeah, good damage. And I go Rockfall, okay. So I don't get my Tailwind up, but I can bring Groudon in here, right? I don't really want to Quake here and Max Groudon, because if I get intimidated, then I'm in not the best spot. I think I just go for the double up into Groudon here. And just pray that I hit. Because if I can take out the Groudon here, that preserves the Incineroar switch in the back end for me. Which means that when their Zacian comes in, I can just pivot my Incineroar around, get rid of the Intimidate drops on Groudon, that kind of stuff. Okay, I think that's the one that was more important. Oh, Ice Beam's not going to kill here, is it? I thought that would do more damage. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, I got that very wrong, and now I'm in an atrocious spot because they just yawn me, and I lose. I could also Quake the Gastro there, might have been the right move. Quake Gastro and switch, maybe? Yeah, there's yawn. And I have nothing to Max Lightning here. Like, I don't have a viable Max Lightning target, is what I mean by that. In. I mean, they can just double protect here, right? Yeah, but now that back end instant just ruins my whole day. I should have off the Gastro there. I didn't realize I was going to kill Groudon. I thought I would, but. Yeah. I don't think there's ever a way I win this, because they can just yawn me forever. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Eh? Why? What? Eh? They probably protect it, right? This feels like a bait. This feels like they protect their Zacian because they're trying to bait me into Dynamaxing my Instant. I'm going to go for a Protect here on Instant, actually. And I'm just going to take a turn to sleep. And then if I wake up next turn, I can potentially do something with that. Never mind, they would just let me kill their Zacian. Why? Okay, we tank it. I guess if you Ice Beam my Groudon here, then I'm dead anyway, right? Or Earth Power, that also works, yeah. Yep, I can't win this. I lose. How do I play around that then? I need to hard focus the Gastro early, but like I don't really have the tools to hard focus Gastro. In front of an instant, because I don't really want to max my Groudon. I guess maybe they should just be less afraid of maxing Groudon, because even with with a Life Orb boost, I'm still doing pretty significant damage there. But yeah, like Tornadus can't do any good damage to Gastro. Kyogre can't do that great damage to Gastro. Groudon can't do amazing damage after a Quake boost. And also, I'd noticed something the Yawn there as well, because they're double ground top on the field. I really thought that double up into Groudon would KO. I thought the P-Blades would do more, basically. If I get the KO with Groudon, if I get the KO on Groudon there, then that gives me the option to then go for Max Lightning with my own Groudon on the turn after into whatever's in that slot, just to stop the Yawns, or I can just switch, depending on board state. But, right, one more with the team. I also realise now I haven't used Side Prop Raikou at any point, but, Raikou's terrible in that matchup, so I'm never bringing it. I can Side Prop Kyogre with Raikou, potentially. It's something I should maybe consider. Big Ogre, Side Prop Raikou. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, my rating is not good. I mean, they have to leave Fake Out to get around Tornadus, right? Because otherwise they just get free speed control. So how do I play around that? Maybe this could be Raikou Ogre this time, actually. Yeah, I don't hate that, honestly. I don't hate Raikou Ogre. And then Gordon and... probably Tornadus, right? Backhand. Just go Hyper Aggro into this. Glyspot does seem kind of cool here. Well, yeah, actually, I kind of need Glyspot because otherwise I just get flattened by Rillaboom. That or Rinsin. Yeah, otherwise Rillaboom just flattens me. Do I not bring Groudon? That feels like a throw. Groudon isn't really useful, does it? Oh, I don't know. Like, Raikou seems really good here, but... I guess I just go aggro backhand. But yeah, I've got nothing for Rillaboom with this back. I'm just gonna have to lock it in. I don't know. This feels like such a weird matchup to try and deal with. Yeah, maybe bring Groudon was the wrong move there. But then if I don't bring Groudon, like I don't have any. There's no value to my back end Tailwind. So I could let Hyper Passive gone like Raikou Instant lead there potentially. They do go Calyrex. Yeah, but also yeah, I needed a switch in for the needed a switch in for the Regieleki. I mean, Groudon switch here is turbo obvious, right? Like, beyond belief obvious. I think this still works regardless, though. Because, like, even if they double down into my Raikou and KO it, I think I'm still okay. There you go, Web. Maybe I should have T-Wave for the Calyrex here, actually. Might have been a better move. Barrage, yeah. Yeah, T-Wave Calyrex probably would have been a better option there. That did way more than I thought. Is that Specs? We get the Snarl off. That's really good damage, okay. Groudon will live another one of those. Is worth noting. Is this just... Do I just tank the damage on Groudon and go for a P-Blade here? Might be my best move and then switch out my Raikou. And bring in Torn. Oh wait, no, they're going to Volt Switch off Torn. I've just sacked my Torn for no reason. Oh, they're going to Volt Switch, they're going to Volt Switch, they're going to Volt Switch. They're going to Volt Switch off Tornadus and I'm going to lose my Tornadus for no reason. That was stupid, I should have sacked my Raikou. They protect. Okay, actually this is fine, never mind. I'm a genius. Yeah, they do Volt Switch. I mean, something's coming in that is not going to enjoy this. That's so much unnecessary damage. Yeah, it's a river. This is an awful spot for me. This is a really awful spot for me here. That's not right. I think we have to make a pretty aggressive read here. I think they want to stop my Tailwind going up here, right? So I'm just going to P-Blade and take out the Calyrex and protect my Torn. I think they want to fake out my Torn. Because the Grassy Glide into Groudon is so obvious here. But I think they expect me to play defensive. I really want to... Like, I really think they're going to fake me out here. Perfect. Okay, that's a big call. That's a really big call, because now I get Tailwind up. Giga... No shot, you're Giga Drain Calyrex. Oh, come on. You're taking the piss. I got a Tailwind up here, but... He's back at neutral. I think this is just Tail and Hailstorm into the Rillaboom, right? I think it has to be. But now I just lose to a Lecky in the back. Giga Drain Calyrex, are you kidding? Who the hell runs Giga Drain Calyrex? Yeah, back end Lecky just kills me here. Raikou doesn't have Electro. Yep. Oh, it's the Life Orb. That's weird. Die. Thanks. And that's my policy. Things that this is such a slow Kyogre that I just don't ever win with this. Although we know a Lecky doesn't have Life Orb, so I might live a Max Lightning. No, I don't have a Max Lightning here. I might live one after Snarl. Maybe that's the move. Yeah. Giga so annoying. They don't know how slow I am, so they could think I'm faster than Regieleki here. In Tailwind. Which Raikou will be, for sure. Yeah. No, I think they just go after it here. I think I should just pray that I live this. And I don't think I do. Oh. Oh! Wait, hold. Zero. No Electro. Shouldn't do too much. Yep, okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Raikou's 180 is 120, double that. I'm still faster than Calyrex, so I can T-Wave the Rex here to stop me getting an Astral Barrage off. Which might be my move. Because what that play does to my opponent is it means that they now outspeed my Kyogre in Tailwind with their Calyrex, right? Is it going to be Sash, though? It could be Sash. I'll still be faster than that Ogre at the very least. Lost our Tailwind. Yeah. Oh, 2 turns of Tailwind. Wait, 2 turns of Tailwind? Oh, okay, I think I win then. I think I'm fine. Oh, what if they're Sash? They're going to be Sash, aren't they? I think I have to Snarl then. If they're Sash, I have to Snarl. I'm gonna max that Raikou. Yeah, they just protect out the last one of my Tailwind though, don't they? Maybe I have to just hope the Calyrex wasn't Sash. Maybe I just had to pray, was the answer there. I get my Snarl off. But then Calyrex outspeeds and kills my Raikou. What's their move? Hit match lightning, okay. Oh, if they have protect, I lose. Oh wait, do I? Hold on, how many turns left from rain? Maybe that's not the case. Oh, 3. Okay. There is a win con here, but it's just not very good. I mean, I Thunder. They don't max guard. Oh, there's nothing that TV. Para? Yeah, I lose. I don't get this team. I just don't get this team. Yeah, it feels like the Rillaboom match was kind of bad. Like, certainly insofar as, like, a lot of the stuff I'd normally bring into Rillaboom is checked by stuff that's around Rillaboom, right? And, like, having both my restricteds weak to grass. Like, Gliscor doesn't even outspeed Rillaboom if Tailwind's up, which means I can't first impression it before it grassy glides, for example. I don't really have a good way of unsetting the terrain. Rillaboom next to Ogre kind of flattens me. Yeah, obviously, yeah, Rillaboom next to Ogre actually just does flatten me, I think. I'd have to watch some VODs of Tatsuya playing this team to figure out how he gets around that, but it feels really bad. I guess, yeah, maybe Gliscod's the key to that matchup. Maybe I should bring Gliscod to that. Was it Sash Calyrex? That was AV, yeah, it was Sash Rex. Okay, so I didn't need to break Sash. What the hell is that set? I am upset that I lost that. That's really annoying. Giga Drain Calyrex. Anything other than Giga Drain Calyrex, I'm fine. Alright, well, that's it with this team. No more Golisopod. RIP. Yeah, the team's interesting. I think, again, it's one of those teams where, like, you need to be so familiar with the team to play it well. I just felt there were situations that, like, obviously this team can cover these common matchups, like Swordfish, like Rillaboom Ogre, that kind of stuff. Otherwise it wouldn't get to Top Cutter Worlds. But I just don't see what the line is into that. Like, obviously Tatsuya didn't make Top Cut whilst not being able to beat Rillaboom Ogre, but I think, yeah, team familiarity is huge there. Because, like, even just losing Hurricane on Tornadus, for example, changes the way that plays pretty severely. Like, there was one game where I led it into, I can't remember what it was, I think I got away with winning that game because I got lucky. But I led it into a Trick Room team. If I had Hurricane, then I'm kind of fine, because I can just go Hurricane and Origin Pulse and just get a chunk of damage down on everything. And I can threaten Rillabooms a lot harder, but I can't do that with this team. Raiku's interesting as well. I feel like I didn't really get any value out of Raikou at any point. In theory, it's pretty good into Calyrex Regieleki, but yeah, they just pivoted off the Regieleki and I was screwed. I could have played more carefully with my Tornadus that game as well. Like the turn where they went for the Volt Switch into the Raikou slot, I should just Volt Switch. And if I had to sack Raikou, I sack Raikou, right? And then just to get Tornadus for free and get Tailwind would have been a much more sensible option. But instead, I broke my own Sash, which meant that I got Tailwind up, but I didn't then have the Icy Wind pressure to keep up the speed control afterwards. So I guess it's that kind of stuff. I don't know. The team is weird. It's cool, but it's weird. It's very difficult to pilot. Like, I can't say it's necessarily a team issue because, like I said, it does have proven results, like Top Cut Worlds. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me for this episode. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please do like the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already. Go follow me on Twitch. Link to that's in the description. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.